kindergartens. Today we are going to do a math assessment on length. When Miss Malish thinks of length, I think of what is taller or shorter than one object. So what Miss Malish did and what I'm going to show you is I went around my classroom and I found one object that I want to compare to other objects to see if either they are longer or shorter. So Miss Malish took this wooden stick out of our building bucket, and this is what I'm going to use. And I went around my classroom, and you're going to go around your home, and you're going to find other objects in your house that you can compare and see if they are longer or shorter than this item. Miss Malish wants to remind you, though, kinders, that whenever you are measuring something, you have to line it up at the very bottom. So Miss Malish is not going to measure like this. Miss Malish is going to measure like this and make sure that it's lined up at the bottom. Miss Malish went and found all these other objects in the classroom, and I'm going to show them to you. I went and found a boom whacker. I think that this boom whacker is going to be longer than my object that I'm comparing to. And it is. Miss Malish can see that it's longer because it comes up and past our original object that we're comparing to. So Miss Malish is going to put this on the longer pile. Miss Malish also found this, and I'm going to measure it to the bottom and make sure that I'm lining it up properly. And is it longer or shorter, kinders? I think that it's longer. Let's compare. Is the boom whacker longer, or is the musical instrument key longer? It looks like that our musical instrument key is longer. So Miss Malish is going to put them down like this. The next item that Miss Malish has is a pencil. I wonder if the pencil is going to be longer or shorter than our wooden stick. Let's check. Miss Malish is lining it up at the very bottom. And it is shorter, kindergartens. So Miss Malish knows that it might need to go in another pile. My next item is this magnet. We know that the magnet is probably the same height as our pencil. So let's just double check and make sure that we know that it's shorter or longer than our original object. Miss Malish lined it up at the bottom, and it is shorter. So we are going to put it on our shorter side. But Miss Malish wants to make sure that we compare our pencil and our magnet. Is our pencil longer or is our magnet longer? Our magnet. And our last item is another building stick. I wonder which one is longer or shorter. This is our original one that we're comparing with all of our items. It looks like it's shorter. Miss Malish knows that because our original item goes past the other object. And we're making sure that we're lining it up at the bottom. Miss Malish is going to put it on this side of our pile. But we need to make sure that we're looking and making sure that all of our items are the right length. So our pencil is longer than our building stick. So we're going to put this at the end. This is our shortest object, kinders. And our musical instrument is our longest object. I am going to show you all of our objects side by side now. Kinders, as you can see, all of our objects are now all lined up. Miss Malish put a star above the object that we were originally measuring with, which is right here. Miss Malish made sure that all of my items were all lined up and that one wasn't down below or up above like this. We need to make sure that all the items are lined up properly. So my friends, we can see that there are 2 items that are longer than our stick and 3 items that are shorter than our stick. So that's what you're gonna do, kinders. You are going to pick an item in your house and then you're going to find other items that you would like to compare to. Remember, we are comparing length. So what is taller and shorter, or longer or shorter? My friends, I would like you to get your parents to either take a video or a picture once you're done and get them to email it to either myself, Mrs. Woods, or Miss Pretzlaff. Bye, kinders.